Hello, my wonderful spirit guides. Today I am finally going to be reacting to Lungs by Florence and the Machine. So yes, I'm starting on Lungs because it's it is her earliest album. I thought that would be the best way to do it. I'm going to preface this by saying Dog Days Are Over and You've Got the Love. Yeah, both those songs were like extremely popular around the time that this came out, 2009. I am going to admit that I didn't love them. I really have not been and was not a Florence and the Machine fan. I really wanted to be honest about that. So I have been a little bit like, and I'm going to admit it, I've not really been too excited about recording this because I'm really worried that I'm not going to like the sound today as well, like years later. You know, I'm worried that like, what if every song is similar, or what if I hear it and I still feel that same way? I've really not heard those songs in years either, so I could have changed my mind completely. You know, maybe that'll make this more fun if I have changed my mind, but if I don't like it, then I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie and say I do, because I would hate to be unauthentic with you. So I'm gonna be very, very honest and just pray that I enjoy it. The album is 1 hour and 7 minutes. I think like there's 2 demos and 1 percussion version of a song, but I don't think I'm going to do those today because I think that would just be a little too much, just because the album is so long. I don't want to push myself, especially if I didn't like it, you know what I mean? That'd be awkward. And just my back issues, that's why we've got a different background today, because I could be comfy. Yeah, it just helps with my back and so on. I just want to give this my all and really be honest and really pick out the attributes that I love and hopefully fall in love with some of the songs. On a positive note, I love the song Kiss of a Fist. I love that song. I first heard it on a TV programme and I can't remember what it was, but I loved it straight away. I was like, what is this song? I loved it so much. So that one that's already a good sign. Also, I loved it when Florence did a song with Lady Gaga, Hey Girl. I loved that song. I still love it. But so it's not like there isn't hope, you know? So I think we should just get into it. But first of all, if you'd like to become a patron and request songs or just support me, all information for that will be in my description below. And if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I shall follow you back, link in the description. Okie dokie, let's go for it. Okay, so we're starting off on The Dog Days Are Over, so let's just see how this goes. Okay. I will mention as well, I've never heard it with headphones on. I've never actively tried to sit and listen to this song. I only ever heard it on the radio, music channels, and so on like that. So this might be a different experience. I'm already liking that sound, that panning.
Happiness hit her like a train on a track, singing it in a funny melody to avoid copying.
Nice heavy use of not auto-tune, reverb.
Yeah.
Sorry, just wanted to sit up a bit more.
The dog days are over. The dog days are over. Fast for your.
Ooh, I like that drum actually. That's actually a lot less chaotic than I remembered it being. Like the drum actually gives it a bit of dynamic that I quite like, and it's got a nice fuddy reverb on it.
And I never wanted, yeah.
Okay, that's really pretty.
And I
So effortless actually.
never wanted. Big crazy bit, and I don't really like it much, but I do like the colours I'm seeing with my synesthesia. Let me tell you all about it. Yeah.
Interestingly, I see a lot of colour wise, I see a lot of black with like sparks of like pinks and greens and blues throughout this, which I find quite interesting, like oranges, like they're like sparks of colour amongst like jet black kind of colours. I'm not feeling, I think the song's okay, but I'm not feeling very connected.
Boom boom clap, boom boom clap, ah boom boom clap.
I like that.
Fast for your mother and fast for your father, woo!
I kind of wish it went somewhere else, like it went into something less, I don't know, the chaos is a little like, it's just too much for me. I don't know, maybe it's just this type of song, I don't love the melody.
Oh,
I like how it ends like that, actually. That's a nice end. Yeah, so final verdict is that I simply just don't love it, and like that's it really. I just think it's okay. I don't really get much feeling from it, and that's it. But anyway, next song is called Rabbit Heart, and I've never heard this before, so fingers crossed. That's pretty.
Looking glass so shiny and new. How quickly the glamour fades. I start spinning, slipping out of time. Was that the wrong pill to take? You made it.
Okay, I already like this like literally 100% more. Her vocals here are gorgeous too. This has like, and this has dynamic, you know, how you can hear and you know, like the drums, they all feel more separate from each other. With the vocal, it's quite soft in parts, and that little group vocal coming in, I was like, ooh, okay, this has a lot more like, yeah, dynamic.
Here I am, a rabbit-hearted girl.
Oh, I like that a lot. And that sounds like a little like harp in the background, like doing those little plucky sounds, makes it sound really beautiful. It's very Marina.
This is a gift, it comes with a price. Who is the lamb and who is the knife?
Yes, okay. Oh my god, I'm so grateful that this is happening. This has so much more feeling. Wait, what the hell? Because if you think about it, it's not like the formula isn't that crazily different. It just, this, I can feel this one. And this is it's like a motive. I like that.
This is king and he holds me so tight. I look around, but I can't.
I love these
find
bits.
you. If only I could see your face. I saw a lion-hearted girl, ready for a fight.
Oh my god, it's so cool. And like, I like the backing vocals a lot, because they just like bulk it up. There are moments where I wish there was less like meaty backing vocals, so I could just hear her gorgeous vocal above. Maybe the backing vocals if they were slightly quieter, but I guess that wouldn't have the same impact, because I like them sometimes, but I suppose in that moment just there, I kind of wanted to hear her vocal ahead of it a little more. Still like it though. See, that's really beautiful. That backing vocal is just perfect there. And the way it comes in like that. That's good. Oh yeah. Yeah, see, her vocal is a lot more prominent here, and the backing vocal has gone back a bit, even though it's the same type of backing vocal. I like that. Maybe she was saving it for this moment.
This is a gift.
Wow.
This
This is a gift. This is a gift. Like that was quite a unique little vocal, actually.
is a gift.
That's nice vocal there. I like that one so much more than Dog Days Are Over. It's kind of crazy, actually. I'm so glad, though. I really wanted to like something, and already on the second song, I'm liking it. So this is kind of looking up, but I don't know yet. I'm Not Calling You a Liar. That I like the title of that. I'm like intrigued by it. So hopefully it'll be a good one too. Right, I'm not calling you a liar.
I'm not calling you a liar. Just don't lie to me.
Okay, this reminds me of Lord now. Okay.
I'm not calling you a liar. Just don't lie to me. I'm not calling you a thief.
Oh, her voice is lovely
Just don't
here.
steal from me. I'm not calling you a ghost. Just stop haunting me.
It's so folky, all of these songs.
There's a ghost in my lungs and it soars in my sleep.
Oh, that's quite pretty actually. And with those like pretty little sounds as well.
At your feet, the but for the grace of God.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And when you kiss me, I am
That's interesting. It sounds like it starts like a piano and ends it like a harp, or is it just a harp or just a piano?
happy enough to die.
Ooh.
I'm not calling you a liar. Just don't lie to me.
Oh, I like those backing
And
vocals.
I love you so much.
Oh, I can feel the
Like
rise.
you, I'm not calling you a thief. There's a ghost in my mouth and it talks in my
I like that because the drop isn't as like ethereal and beautiful as the rise up, so it kind of drops into like a pit rather than like an expansive, like, you know, area that is going through the sky. You kind of go straight to the ground instead. Not like, you know, like a beat drop bassy thing, you know, not like that, but like in like a kind of like you can feel almost anger in it.
It walks, that it walks, that it walks with my legs. So fall, to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall, to fall. And when you kiss me,
Oh.
I am happy enough.
Okay, very nice. I'm not really catching many lyrics, honestly. I'm still considering whether I'm going to do like lyrical videos. I'm just working through it and, you know, figuring out what album will be the most popular each month to do a lyrical video about. I have a feeling this one could be quite high on that list when it comes to lyrics. But I'm not sure yet. But I am intrigued by the lyrics. I feel like I might fall in love deeper whilst knowing the lyrics. The only reason I don't really look at them whilst doing these videos is just it takes a really long time, and it also takes away from the musical and vocal aspect of it. So I just feel like reading lyrics can be quite separate sometimes, and I like doing it after because I get to explore the songs in a different way, have different feelings about them. But anyway, next song is called Howl.
If you could only see the beast you made of me, drag my teeth across your chest to taste your beating heart. My fingers climb your skin.
Ooh, drag my teeth across your chest and taste your bleeding or beating heart, or whatever it said. Ooh. Cool lyric, but I'm way too like visceral for that sort of thing.
My blood is singing with your voice. I want to pour it out.
These lyrics are awesome.
Like some child possessed, the beast holds in
And then that wow wow in the background, that little effect there. I really liked that one. Oh, bit of a change up. I have to admit, I like that little shift then. That little I kind of wish it slowed down and went somewhere a bit more like, I don't know. I'm not loving this one. I'm not. It's too much chaos. I can't feel it. There's like little attributes, like the tiny faint little strings in the background, a little effect here and there, a bit of the vocal. And I want it to like change up more, but that beat, it doesn't stop. There's no change in it. It just moves in one pace that kind of, I hate being this person. I don't think I've done a reaction yet where I've just like not been in love with at least one of the songs, but I am only on song 4, and I know I love Kiss with a Fist, but oh man, I feel so bad. But it's like that though, isn't it? Some music just kind of feels great when you hear it, and some doesn't, you know. And that's not to say this is bad music. It's done. There's so much technical, amazing things that are happening, and it's meant to have this kind of chaotic, full feeling. I get it. It's just maybe not my thing. Okay, didn't love it. What I will say though, the lyrics I did hear made me feel like, oh my goodness, I think I'm going to fall in love with this album lyrically. I'm genuinely intrigued by the lyrics because it might salvage a little bit for me of what, you know, what this is to me. I feel like the lyrics will somehow just make me love these songs because, like, I love lyrics and I can hear little bits here and there that I just think sound gorgeous. And even if that means I fall in love with the lyrics, I'm okay with that. Anyway, next song is Kiss with a Fist. I haven't heard this song in such a long time, but I absolutely love it. It's only a 2-minute song, but I love it. I think it's great.
You hit me once, I hit you back. You gave a kick, I gave a slap. You smashed a plate over my head, then I set fire to our bed. Oh, my black eye casts no shadow. Your red eye sees no blame. Your slaps don't stick, your kicks don't hit, so we remain the same. Blood sticks, sweat drips, break the lock if it don't fit. A kick in the teeth is good for some. A kiss with a fist is better than none. A kiss with a fist is better than none.
See, this song, the reason I like it so much as well is that it's got a real good guitar feeling in it. It's genuinely, even though it's like sounds chaotic, there's not too many instruments other than the drum and guitar and vocals going on really, and a bit of bass. Do you know what I mean? Like, and it's got that real rocky element that I love, and the words are so good, and it has that real, like, the way the words are laid out as well. It's just so easy to follow, and they're fun.
I broke your jaw once before. I spilled your blood upon the floor. You broke my leg in return, so let's sit back and watch the bed burn. You hit me once, I hit you back.
That's cool. It's just like super indie rock, like hugely. It's just so indie rock. Yeah, short but sweet. I love it. I love it. I think it's a great song. Okay, next song is called Girl with One Eye. Also, my dislike for some of these songs will not stop me from listening to more Florence, like newer stuff. But do let me know if you don't think I'm going to like it. And please let me know if you think, oh my God, you'll change your mind when you hear this album. Okay, because I am curious. You know, there's still time yet. Okay, Girl with One Eye. Oh, I like that guitar. Ooh.
She told me not
love this. Love. Like, are you kidding me? That has got such a nice like feeling to it. And it's got like it's just got that real kind of like gypsy kind of sound. You know what I mean? That kind of, yeah, you could just imagine like, you know, like fortune tellers and stuff like that. I see it like that. I love it. I love it. Indie, definitely they're Indian alternative, but I love this sound.
Now she sleeps with one eye open. I took a knife and cut
This is
out
perfect.
I took it home and watched it wither and die. Well, she's
Also, we're getting to hear her vocals so beautifully here. We get to hear every little bit of them without anything kind of getting in the way of that. They're clear, they're at the forefront, that guitar at the forefront with her. That drum is actually kind of very subtle in the background. This is gorgeous. Oh, that's good.
girl with one eye. Get your filthy fingers out of
Ooh, get your filthy finger. There's a bit of a character in there.
my fingers out of my pie.
Knew she was gonna say that. This is gorgeous.
Cut your little heart out, 'cause you made me cry.
Oh, storytelling.
My hand under her skirt. Oh, I said don't worry, oh, it's not gonna.
I love this. Okay. Before it gets into that, I see the way this is layering is literally amazing, and then like like that bit with the breaks in the drums. That's like perfect for the dynamic, just to change it up that slight bit and add emphasis on that vocal and that moment of the lyrics, and it getting a little bit by bit more instrumentation, more heavier. This where it's getting a bit heavier here, I really like the heaviness it's getting to. It's cohesive and it's just so nice. You can hear everything perfectly. I'm so happy to be hearing this right now. I'd love to see this live.
Get your filthy fingers out of
My pride.
'Cause you made
Theatrical.
me cry.
Oh, the uses of these notes. Cry. These gypsy-like notes are like some of my favourite types of notes. I was just looking and it looks like it's in the key of D minor as well, which yeah, makes a lot of sense. It is a very minor sounding song, but it just has a very, those gypsy kind of sounds, those notes that are used, they're very particular to this type of, you know, music, this kind of vibe. I was just wondering what scale it was on. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of D minor, G minor, F minor, a lot of definitely all minor chords, which makes total sense. The minor chords are usually the ones that people feel most drawn to, actually. And with a song like this, it being kind of a, you know, darker song, it's going to be in minor. That's obvious, but there's something about it, the scale. I wonder what they do to make it sound so, I don't know, like the way it does, basically. Yeah.
Get your filthy fingers out of my pie.
Time to put Marina then. Ooh.
Girl with one eye, get your filthy fingers out of my pie.
I love it.
'Cause you made me cry.
Oh, gorgeous. I thought that was perfect. That song, I love it. I'll be listening to that again, absolutely. All right then, let's go on to drumming song. I wonder if it'll have drumming sounds in it. Heavy drumming. Oh, literally starts with a huge drum.
There's a drumming noise inside my head that starts when you're around.
I quite like these
That
drums.
you should hear it, it makes such an almighty sound. Louder than sirens, louder than bells. They left a ringing in my ear.
I quite like her vocal here, just like, let them ring inside my ear. There's kind of something sexual about it, you know, or sensual about it. And those drums have a kind of, I like the interesting beat and rhythm they're using.
But that drum's still beating loud and clear. Louder than sirens,
Hotter than hell.
louder than sirens, louder than bells. Sweeter than heaven and harder than hell.
Speeding up.
Louder than sirens, louder than bells. Sweeter than heaven and harder than hell.
Oh, I like that.
My feet towards your body, I can run to the river.
It's beautiful.
And straight out. Notice the water fills my mouth, they couldn't.
Oh yeah, I really quite like this one actually. Even though this one is chaotic, I don't. Maybe I've been soothed by Girl with One Eye and Kiss with a Fist, because this one does have chaos, but there's also a lot of dynamic, a bit like Rabbit Heart had. I kind of liked Rabbit Heart. I didn't. Now looking back at it, I didn't love it. I'm not sure if I love this one, but I do actually appreciate it a lot more. I do kind of like it.
Echoes are, but as the water fills my mouth, it couldn't wash the echoes out. I swallow the sound and it swallows me whole till there's nothing left. And so I could hear it, it makes such an almighty sound. There's a drumming noise inside my head that starts when you're around.
Okay. Yeah, so I didn't like it when it got too chaotic. However, when it goes into sweeter than heaven and hotter than hell, and she talks about how this beat is getting louder in her head when she's around this person, and it feels like it speeds up a bit, and she's speeding up her words more. I like the idea of that. I do like the kind of characteristic of that. It's like the matching. It's like I like the storytelling of that moment and the music following it. I do actually really appreciate that. Okay, next song, Between Two Lungs, which is the title track. Well, it's not the title track, the actual album's called Lungs, but still. Ooh, it's one of those things that you spin in the air. Those things are so interesting sounding, actually. Ooh. Pretty.
Between two lungs, it was released. The breath that counts.
The rhythmic sound between the piano and the drums sounds so like off in a way, but they're not off. They just sound very jarring. There's something about them that like dun, 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 dun. The piano being played sounds like one of the drums. I had something similar like this in a Lord song the other day. It's very unique, and I like it. I feel like they're like changing ever so slightly, but that could just be my brain. I like it though. I do.
As it was drawn between two lungs, it was, and my running feet could fly, each breath screaming, we are all too young to die.
Oh, really cohesive now. Dun, 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 dun. Like now they sound like they make a lot more sense. Sorry, I was really caught up on those drum sounds, because even in the bit where it got to like a chorus, it was still in the background, and I was just like listening to it. Like it was kind of distracting in a way from her vocal. so I didn't even really listen to what she was saying or anything. I was just so wrapped up on that drum and that piano sound. I thought it was quite cool though.
Between two lungs, it was released. The breath that passed from you to me.
I like that. Oh, that bass coming in.
'Cause it was right between two lungs. Gone are the days of begging, the days of theft.
I like that.
No more gasping for breath.
I'm going to pause it and go back to that bit. I really like the way it went back into that gasping for, yeah, breath or whatever.
Gone are the days of begging, the days of theft. No more gasping for breath.
Oh, that's cool.
Filled
I swear she like gasped for breath before she said the gasping for breath as well.
the days of theft. No more gasping for breath.
That's cool.
Yes, filled me head to toe.
Wow. Oh, wow. Oh, I really like that one. Again, it has a lot of chaos in it, in some areas, but every bit I could hear and I could really determine what was going on. And even like the vocals, like the layers of vocals, I could really hear each one of them and their quality. So I really liked that. I actually got kind of like wrapped up in that little bit at the end there. I really liked that one. Okay, I think we're getting somewhere here. You know, there might be a couple more I don't like or whatever, but you know, this is better than I thought. Okay, next song is called Cosmic Love.
A falling star fell from your heart.
Woo!
I screamed aloud.
Oh, that sounds beautiful.
It's left me blind.
I don't know which way would be high or low on the harp.
The moon, they have all been blown out. It's twilight in the shadow of your heart.
All right. I am absolutely hooked on that harp sound. I'm pretty sure that's a harp. I'm not very well versed in the harp, but that sounds just like a harp to me. I am captivated by it. I actually am.
And in the dark, I can hear your heartbeat. I try to find the sound.
She talks a lot about the heart, doesn't she? About heartbeats and stuff. I feel like I've heard so much of her lyrics being about the heart and, you know, like the beating in the head. The drum song was like the beating in her head, like between two lungs. Obviously, there's a heart. And I've just heard a lot about the heart, and I'm interested in if it has like a kind of running theme, like almost like a storyline throughout the songs. I love that guitar. I didn't even really like notice the guitar until there was a break, and it's just like dun 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 dun. I was like, ooh, I like that. I like it when instruments reveal themselves.
I took the stars from my eyes and then I made a map. Then I heard your heart beating. You were in the darkness too.
That's gorgeous.
So I stayed in the darkness with you. The stars, the moon, they have all been blown out in the shadow of your heart.
It's interesting. It sounds like she's talking about, like, you know, she's, I'm always in the shadow of your heart. I'm always left in the twilight. I'm left in the dark. And in that little bridge area, she's saying, I'm, you know, I'll stay in the dark with you. So I'm having like mixed thoughts of what the song's about. Is it like someone who's not great, you know, and leaving her in the dark, making her who doesn't really express her emotions, quite neglectful emotionally, and you know, not really taking it seriously, their relationship, whatever that may be, and she's left in the dark? Or when she said, "I'll come down in the dark with you," is this someone who's going through something, like depression or whatever? I'm not entirely sure. I think that will happen when I look for the lyrics. I already feel a strong feeling I'm going to want to do a lyrical analysis for this album, because I just feel it's important for me to do that. But I don't want to, I'm not making promises, but I feel it might be a good idea. Big fireworks. Okay, that song left me very curious about the lyrics. Also, it sounded like fireworks at the end, and that interested me because, you know, when you fall in love with someone, sometimes people call it fireworks. So they'll be like, "Where's the fireworks? I can feel the fireworks when I'm with you. It feels like fireworks." It's a saying that people say, like, "I feel fireworks." And then obviously fireworks light up the dark. They light up the sky. So it's almost like the ending was kind of happy in a way, like the fireworks were there lighting up the sky. Maybe there was some love, there's something to do with love at the end that was kind of hopeful. I'm not entirely sure. I won't be sure until I listen to the lyrics properly, but that's just the kind of feeling I got towards the end there with that firework sound. So, interesting. Okay, My Boy Builds Coffins. Oh, another kind of title I like the sound of. Like, is it going to be a similar song to The Girl with One Eye, where it's like very storytelling and theatrical in some ways? I don't know. Very folky.
My boy builds coffins with hammers and nails. He doesn't build ships, he has no use for sails. He doesn't make tables, dresses or chairs. He can't carve a whistle cause he just doesn't care. Beggars and liars, gypsies and thieves, they all come to him cause he's so eager to please. My boy builds coffins, he makes them all day. One for me too, one of these days he'll make one for you.
Okay, oh, I like the sound of that then. I'll go back a bit. Okay, I'm liking the story, It's interesting because this is just the preface, it feels like. And then I feel like the next verse and next bit I'll go on to, or even this bit now, is going to give you some kind of opening to what being a metaphor. There's probably a metaphor behind these coffins that her boy is building, you know. I'm interested to find out.
He'll make one for you.
Oh, I love those notes.
For you, for you.
That's beautiful.
My boy builds coffins for better or worse. Some say it's a blessing, some say it's a curse. He grabs everyone with love and with care. Then it's thrown in the ground, it just isn't fair. Made a one for himself, one for me too. And one of these days, he'll make one for you.
So it's interesting. He says like it's you know she was saying about how it's not good or it's not bad. It's not like maybe it's a blessing, maybe it's a curse. You know, could this coffin also resemble endings of relationships? You know, divorces, endings of any sort, and he builds endings basically. He is the curse of endings. You know what I mean? Death itself. You know, who knows? That maybe there's no metaphor and it's just really he builds coffins and all these beautiful work he makes just gets thrown in the ground, like she said. I like that. That was an interesting line because it's like wow, like he's doing so much, puts all his love and care in it, just to really, for no one to see, for it to be thrown in the ground. And there's something behind that too, just like all of this work for nothing. That's a heavy feeling, but you have to be somewhat of a passionate person to make something that won't be seen. You know, you really have to love it for yourself. And all creativity, you should always love it for yourself. But with creativity, people do like to share it. So if you're a creative person, I'm talking to you directly actually, if you're a creative person that likes to keep your creativity to yourself, like that is kind of unique. But to other people, they'd be like, why aren't you showing people this? Is it confidence, insecurity, or is it just you don't really enjoy attention? You know what I mean? I liked that one. I like that one. I like that one for the storytelling again. I feel like once I hear the stories of things more as well, like sometimes when I hear the lyrics, I do kind of just, I knew it would happen, but I do start like just getting into the songs a lot more. But anyway, yeah. So next song is Hurricane Drunk. Again, the song title is amazing. Makes me so curious, you know?
No walls can keep me protected. No sleep, nothing in between me and the rain. And you can't save me now. I'm in the grip of a hurricane. I'm gonna blow myself away.
I like this melody. You can't save me now. I'm in the grip of a hurricane. Really like that melody.
I'm gonna blow myself away. I'm going out. I'm gonna drink myself to death. And in the crowd,
I like that.
someone else. I brace myself.
Yeah, I really like this one. Really like this one. And even when it get into that chorus, the notes and the chord progression was very interesting. That I don't know, I really felt it. I felt it in the heart. I know like so much of this album reaction is very much like whether to do with I feel it or if I don't feel it. But I suppose that's just the way it is with this, because it is very, I find that to be very important. Like with music, you've really got to feel it. You've got to have that specific thing that gives you something that you feel. This one I really feel it.
Nothing to keep me from the storm, and you can hold me down, 'cause I belong to the hurricane. It's gonna blow this all away. I'm going out. I'm gonna drink myself to death. Take it anywhere. I hope that you see me, 'cause I'm staring at you.
Ooh, very bluesy then. Staring at you. Love that.
But when you look over, you look right through, then you leave it there. I'm going out. I'm gonna drink myself to death.
I love that.
And in the crowd, I see you with someone else.
I really like that. I'm gonna drink myself to death. And no. It gives me a slightly 90s feeling as well. There's something 90s rock about it that I like.
I'm going out. I'm gonna drink myself to death.
I like that.
I'm going out.
I like that little bit of a synthy sound. It's like, you know, it's got like a, almost like a edgy sound, but I like it. I like that a lot. I loved that. I really like that one. It's crazy. The songs that I'm liking, I really love. And that's like such a good sign. Like I've absolutely really liked Hurricane Drunk. And I really loved Girl with One Eye. I love those two. I literally love. So I'm really pleased. I'm really pleased. Okay, next song is Blinding. Ooh, okay. What's going on here?
Seems that I have been held in some dreaming state. No kiss, no gentle word could wake me from this slumber. Felt it in my fists and my feet and the hollows of my eyelids.
This has got kind of a dark feeling, like a hurt feeling.
And down through my wrist. No more dreaming of the dead, as if death itself was undone.
Actually, that drum sounds a bit of an 808 kind of kick there. Like a bit more, you know, like an electronic drum. You know? It does though.
No more dreaming like a girl, so in love, so in love. And I could hear the
Nice, I like that. Makes it sound a little bit out of this world, you know what I mean? That was cool though. Also, I was noticing when I get an itchy thing, if I scratch, I get a mark that shows up very easily. So that's what that is. It's not a rash or anything. It's just like I got very translucent skin. So my skin marks quite easily. So don't worry about that.
and all around the world was waking. I never could go back.
I love her lazy vocal. Oh, the world is waking. I never could go back. It's so like lazy. It's like a there's hurt. There is hurt in it.
It's torn wide open.
You can literally hear the sigh. Open. She holds so much emotion in her vocal, and it's really impressive, and I love it.
And all my bones began to shake. My eyes flew open. No more dreaming of the dead, as if death itself was undone. No one stitching up the circuit boards, sun up slipping through the hidden doors. No one stitching up your circuit board. No more dreaming of the dead, as if death itself.
So I was liking it a lot. It got to that chorus, and it went into a slight little bridge moment, a little shift. I didn't love that bit, and now it's gone back into a chorus so quickly. Feels slightly repetitive, though obviously I like it more than the chorus repeating. There was a slight shift, but it was almost like a false bridge to make you feel like something's happened before there's another chorus. I almost feel like the song could have been shortened a little bit, because I was really into it actually before it got to that little shift and the chorus came back. Something just threw me off a little bit. That's beautiful. Okay, I feel like really she should have just done 2 choruses and then gone into this. That little bridge bit. It's this bit. I didn't love that. Yeah, that bit I didn't love. I didn't know what it was about. It just kind of, it was too, there was a change in chords and notes, but everything else sounded similar, so it didn't have an impact. But as you hear now, at the end of the chorus, it has this like really interesting bit where everything drops out and the voice feels up close. That's beautiful. I love that. Ooh, see, I love that. And she's so up close to the mic. You know, she's so up close, it's just like da 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 da. It's so like intimate. I love it. Okay, didn't love it, but I liked it. All right, you've got the love. I know I don't love this one, but I'm gonna go for it anyway.
Sometimes I feel like throw my hands up in the air. I know I can count on you.
You know what, back in the day as well, when this was really popular, I actually tried loving this song because so many of my friends loved it that I literally was like forcing myself to love it. I know, I don't know. We'll see.
Sometimes I feel like saying, Lord, I just
mean, obviously
don't
her voice
care.
is beautiful.
You've got the love I need to see me through. Sometimes it seems the going is just too rough.
You've got the love, oh, you've got the love. You've got the love.
Time after time, I think, oh Lord, what's the use? Time after time, I think it's just no good.
I actually think I like this one more than Dog Days Are Over though. I actually do.
You got the love.
You got the love, oh, you got the love. You got the love. You got the love, oh, you got the love. I'm there like, I really hate this song, this is rubbish. There's me singing it at the top of my lungs. That little riff in the background, whatever it's doing, but I kind of like that.
See me through.
Years ago as well, the one thing that I found interesting about this song is like I felt like I'd heard it before. I felt like it was a cover, like it was a cover of an old song. Maybe it is, but yeah, I don't know. I actually liked it more then than I used to, which really surprised me. But I started to hear little bits that I was like, oh, I quite like that actually. Still, it'll never be a favourite, but I like it more than I thought. So there's that. Alright, Bird Song intro, and then the song after that is called Bird Song. So I'm interested why it has an intro separate from Bird Song. Let's get into it. Building and building. I like this. What I will say as well is this album has given me so many colourful imagery throughout. Like the colours in these songs are very, very vibrant to me. Always with a very dark night sky kind of background. But the colours are so vivid. There's lots of pinks and greens and blues and stuff like that. There's a real lot of that. It's almost like all the colours with different notes and instruments, which I get anyway. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that. Like this, I mention it now because in this song with the building instruments, new colours come in and it's like, oh, it's really pretty.
Anyone, but a bird flew by. So I
this is Bird Song, by the way.
Set up a nest outside. He sang so low, sang so clear. I was afraid all the neighbors would hear.
Oh, I like this already. I love her vocals here. She's got that kind of laziness to the vocal again, like sang so loud, sang so clear. I was so scared the neighbors would hear. It's just very like, oh, there's something to it that it's got that like laziness. That doesn't mean she's lazy because you can hear the power in her voice. She's an extremely powerful singer. But the tone is, and I really like it.
But he sang louder inside the house, and I couldn't get him out, so I trapped him under a cardboard box, stood on it to make him stop. I picked up the bird and above the din I said, that's the last song you'll ever sing. Held him down, broke his neck, taught him a lesson he wouldn't forget.
Poor bird. this is like a spooky story.
From my mouth, from my mouth, from my mouth.
Ooh, haunting.
From my mouth, from my mouth, from my mouth, from my
Wow. Wow. Okay, that was kind of like spooky. So she like pretty much killed a bird, right? And then like it kind of haunted her in her dreams, and then she was flapping around like a bird and she couldn't speak and so on. I think that's kind of how the story line went. I don't know, I think there's probably more to it, but I definitely want to read the lyrics soon. But ooh, it was kind of spooky, but I liked it. I really, really liked it, actually. I was just thinking as well during that, she reminds me a little bit of Jefferson Airplane. I forget what the lead singer's called. I should have thought of this when I heard Rabbit Heart, because of Jefferson Airplane do White Rabbit, the song that goes one pill makes you larger and one pill makes you small, and at the end it goes feed your head. Yeah, she sings like that in that feed your head, and it's similar to Florence's voice, but not just voice, but like sort of similar sound. I wonder if Florence like was inspired by her. Let me check out her name. I've forgotten her name already, but I love her vocals. They have a lot in common. It might be Grace Slick, I think, was one of the lead singers of the band. But yeah, I think she did a song for White Rabbit. She sang for White Rabbit. Yeah, very similar voice. And don't you want somebody to love? Don't you need somebody to love? That's Jefferson Airplane too. Two of my very favourite songs, by the way, those two. But definitely reminds you of Florence, definitely. Alright, the next song we're going to go to is Falling, because I am skipping Dog Data over demo. You know, if it's my least favourite song, I don't think I want to hear the demo. It might be better than the original, but I'm not going to go for it today. Anyway, next song, Falling.
I've fallen out of favor and I've fallen from grace, fallen out of trees and I've fallen on my face, fallen out of taxis.
Sounds like it's live. This sounds kind of like it's recorded all in one, not vocals separately or anything like that, or the guitar separately. It sounds like it's recorded off like a, I've got one in my drawer, but it's a field recording. Yeah, so a field recording is anything recorded outside of the studio, basically.
Sometimes I wish for falling, wish for the release, wish for falling through the air to give me some relief, because falling's not the problem. When I'm falling I'm at peace. It's only when I hit the ground it causes all the grief. This is a song for a scribbled out name that my love keeps writing again and again.
It's like tick-tock, tick-tock, tick-tock.
I dance myself up, drunk myself down.
Not loving this, but I did like how it's like blink, 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 and it felt like tick-tock, like on a clock.
I'm not scared to jump, I'm not scared to fall. If there was nowhere to land, I wouldn't be scared at all.
Like that rising moment and her vocals getting higher and higher. I actually really kind of liked that. I like the lyrics again. and interestingly, she goes higher and higher, and she's like, ah! Then it goes like into minimal music, and she's talking about falling. You know, it sounds like she was climbing up and up and up and up and up, and you don't hear a falling part, but it felt like she's already fell to the ground when the music kind of goes sparse and more like less chaos again. You know, it's like she's fell. Nice strings. That one was okay. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it. So yeah, it was just okay. This is actually the last song that I'm going to do, because I'm not going to do Ghost's demo, and I'm not going to do Girl of One Eye Bayou percussion version. So this is going to be the last one. So, Hardest of Hearts.
There is love in your body, but you can't hold it in. It pours from your eyes and it spills from your skin. Tenderest touch leaves the darkest of marks, and the kindest of kisses break the hardest of hearts.
Haunting.
Ooh. The hardest of hearts.
Oh, I like this.
The hardest of hearts.
Oh, this reminds me of Marina so much, actually, especially that higher vocal over here.
The hardest of hearts.
Oh.
There is love in your body, but you can't get it out. It gets stuck in your head, won't come out of your mouth. Darling heart, I loved you from the start, but you'll never know what a fool I've been.
What a fool I feel like. Oh, that's nice. I really like the darkness of this song, actually.
The hardest of hearts. The hardest of hearts.
Very theatrical again. I like the theatrical ones.
There's love in our bodies, and it holds us together, but pulls us apart when we're holding each other. Sticks to your tongue and it shows on your face that the sweetest of words have the bitterest taste. Darling heart, I loved you from the start, but you'll never know what a fool I've been.
I really relate to this song, actually. Like the words, I'm like, oh, yeah, I feel it. This is another one that I think I love. I do. What a cool way to end it then, if it's one that I'm literally ending on one that I love. I love the different layers of vocals all over. Nice. Okay, that's awesome. Wow. I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that song, certainly. Okay, what a mix and match kind of roller coaster for me though, right? Like I'm there like, you know, the first 4 songs. I'm just going to go through it. Final thoughts, okay? So, the first 4 songs, Dog Days Are Over, not my thing. Not my thing, I just don't like it. Rabbit Heart, I was taken by surprise because I was like, okay, there are little moments in this that I'm loving and I wasn't expecting it. But I was open-minded at this point though, to be honest. I'm Not Calling You a Liar, again, started really nicely. And then, again, I just was like, I don't know. Not sure. I think I did like it. I think I liked it a little bit more than Rabbit Heart. I'm not entirely sure. Howl, again, I feel like they all have a pattern here. Howl started, again, I like the lyrics, I like the different dynamics. Then I got a little bit sick of it towards the end. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Kiss of a Fist I just really like. But now Kiss of a Fist feels kind of like okay compared to Girl with One Eye. Oh my goodness, I loved that one. Every little moment of it was perfect to me. Drumming song, I liked the interesting beat. I was very captivated on the beat, like I was very by the beat, where I was just kind of, you know, getting mesmerized by it and like following it. And then as it got a bit more easier to follow, I was listening to the lyrics and the vocals a lot more. It was okay. It was good. It was good. Between Two Lungs, I liked that too. It was good. Again, good. Cosmic Love, I liked the imagery that gave me actually. The fireworks at the end was gorgeous. I liked how, you know, like being in the dark, twilight, all these different things. I liked the imagery that gave me. My Boy Builds Coffins, I really liked that. I really liked the story. It got me thinking. I like that one. Hurricane Drunk, actually, I have to say Hurricane Drunk is one that I loved as well. Yeah, for sure. Blinding, I actually don't even remember it. Blinding was like that dream one, I think, actually. And I said something about it, like I wish at the end it did like 2 choruses and then the end a little bit. I think that's what I said about that one. Didn't love that one. You Got the Love, liked it more than I thought, but I don't love it. Bird Song intro, I thought was a nice intro. Bird Song was haunting, a little bit freaky actually, but I loved that. I loved the story. Falling, it was okay. Hardest of Hearts, loved it. There you go. It's very on, off, isn't it? I hope that my reaction hasn't upset you too much. And like, you know, if this is your favourite album, then that's good. I'm literally promise you, like, that's great. Like, music is subjective and this album is done beautifully well. It's just not every song was my taste, and that's it. That's how our world is. We can accept each other for our differences and, you know, stuff like that. So it's just nice. It's just nice. And I hope that with some of the songs, I still got to bring some interesting points and so on that maybe you hadn't thought of before, or maybe you have thought of and gone, yeah, we can relate, you know. So I hope you enjoyed this regardless, and you know, the songs I loved, I hope they're songs you like too. But anyway, join me on Patreon if you want to, and follow me on Instagram, links in the description, all information and so on like that. Bye.